it's just frustrating just thinking that I thought we had a good enough team to go all the way. I thought the guys were great. It was a tight-knit group, and I think that's the thing that hurts the most.
Ryan was talking about consistency as a team. Was really all over the place that this team suffered from.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think if you look at all teams that have won championships, they've had those stretches where they're consistent, every single night. And just to a guy, we weren't consistent enough.
Every team had to deal with it, but just how much did not having a training camp, not having one time this team really come together, have an effect on the season?
I don't think it had too much of an effect, but I think the start wasn't good enough for us. We put ourselves in a hole early on mid-season. We climbed out of it pretty good, but I think we have to have better starts.
You're from you personally knowing that you hit the ground running here. There was no camp. You just came to a new organization now, and you have this whole year going on.
Yeah, I had one of the most fun seasons of my career by far. I loved being a Ranger. I loved playing for this organization, for this city, for these fans. And I hope it just keeps getting better because I had a great time.
What did you learn personally about playing in this setting, playoff run? What it takes to go through it?
Yeah, it's tough, and I think I learned that you got to be consistent every single night. You got to play your best. The stakes are that much higher, and the emotions are that much higher that you got to be good to go.
What do you think went wrong for you guys offensively in the playoffs?
We didn't score.
Rick, how important is it to you that Brad comes back to this team next year and tries to elevate his game back to it?
Yeah, it's a huge piece of this puzzle. You watch him, and you can see that he's been doing it for a lot of years. He's been a great player for a lot of years, so I got no doubt in my mind that he'll do that.
Rick, you played in one playoff series with Columbus. Now you've got two. What do you take out of this playoffs? It was so quick the last time. So what do you learn? What do you take?
Yeah, I think I got a better taste of it this year, and I think it just makes me want more and go further, deep into the playoffs. Had so much fun with it, and so much excitement when the games mean that much that I can't wait to try to go again.
Brad, how would you rate your performance in the playoffs?
It's good.
How would you rate your
good?
Rick, were you playing through anything during the playoffs?
No.
Is there anything that you have to get worked on in this at all?
No, all good. Yeah.
Rick, when you signed on here, I know that you were thinking about more than just two playoff series. You were thinking about the big cup, and does that make it more difficult? Does that make it more frustrating leading today?
For sure. I think anytime you start a season, you want to win a championship, and it was no different for me. The season was disappointing. We didn't get to our goal, but we'll think about it for a while, for a lot of the summer. But there was a lot of positives that came out of it. I think for my career being here and playing in New York, like I said earlier, I love every minute of it.
Is your approach to the offseason any different than it is being a Ranger than being a Blue Jacket? Anything this team wants or anything like that?
No, I think every summer I try to get bigger, stronger, faster. There'll be no difference this summer.
Consider a significant. You talked when you got here that you'd been in the big spotlight before you'd gone through the Olympics, and this was really what you wanted. Is this comparable to the Olympics in any way?
Yeah, I think it is. I don't know. It was such a unique situation having the Olympics in your country. It was such a pressure-filled moment. But after being here for half a season, you can definitely feel the excitement that the fans want to win, and everyone around the organization is committed to winning.
I know no one wanted to use it as an excuse with the lockout, but over and above the lockout, with the condensed season, there aren't those prolonged road trips. There aren't a lot of time, practice days. Can you speak on the difference between what a full season means to a team as opposed to the condensed season?
Yeah, I didn't mind it. I think think it was a lot of exciting hockey in a short amount of time. You know, you played almost every other day, so I didn't mind it. So I could speak on it the way I feel. I thought it was good. I enjoyed it.
Do you expect it to be easier next year, though, that you won't have the transition of a new team, you'll have a full training camp, and things will just be more like a regular season?
I don't know. The organization here really made it easy to adjust, and everyone around the team and in the city. But just knowing small things around off the ice and that might make it a bit easier.
What, if anything, surprised you about New York?
I don't know. Surprised me. Probably the traffic the most. Yeah, not much else. But I think the fans, how I knew the original six in a big city, but coming from Toronto, you don't really know what to expect. But the fans love their hockey here, and they love the Rangers and the sport that we get. It was top notch.